Everyone, 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And a quick check now the starting five for both teams. First for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. And at center, it's Marcin Gortat, the 6'11 versatile scorer and finisher, known as the Polish Hammer. Then it's Pierce. Then it's Nene in at the 4. And for Toronto, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. And at the 5, the 5th overall pick in the 2011 draft, a fleet-footed 6'11 big man out of Lithuania, Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Johnson in at the power forward.
Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Lowry dishes to Ross. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way the Raptors would have been able to hang on to it was, Steve, if they jumped up to the top 3 in the lottery.
And as bad as it might seem for the Raptors to not have a first, and it is bad. It was as good as any other time for them to not have a first-round pick because the draft wasn't deep. And the Raptors have a lot of young talent already and that they can make improvement with.
Boy, the Wizards had a hard time getting wins against the rest of the conference, and it's a big part of why they never built any momentum up at any point of the season. When you can't find it in your ability to beat other teams in your conference, it's a long season for you.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Well, back to the Wizards. 52 games a season are played in conference, and they struggled against the East, so it really did create a huge roadblock for them. Only 15 conference wins for them, and Steve, that was the second fewest in the East.
Yeah, the East, as we know, last year was really weak, so that number is pretty alarming, especially when you consider how well Washington played down the stretch.
Here's Pierce. Lowry with the block. And he recovers it. Ross passes to DeRozan. Trying to get open is Johnson. The shot is off. Nice D from Beal. Here's Nene. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
6'11 big man out of Brazil. Nene has really good quickness and mobility for a player of his size. Maybe it's the soccer background. He's light-footed for a guy who goes well over 250 pounds. And that helps him at both ends of the court.
Back to Pierce. Lets it go from the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Lowry against Wall. Back to Lowry. And deep. Washington with the rebound. And for Nene, he can bang inside and cover on the perimeter pretty well for a big guy.
Well, and offensively, I mean, his quickness makes him a pretty good roll man. And when he gets to the rim, he finishes strong with either hand.
Wall's shot is off.
That's his comfort zone. So defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Johnson gets to DeRozan. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you know what, guys? DeMar DeRozan said he watched a lot of tape of Dwayne Wade working on the low block, learning to pass out of double teams and attack weaker defenders. That's definitely an area he can exploit in his own game.
Wizards making a switch here. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. Porter's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Rasul Buttons subbed in for Bradley Beal. And for DeRozan, not a great playmaker, but he has made strides in that area.
Yeah, last season he significantly improved his assist-to-turnover ratio, and that's exactly what you want to see out of your shooting guards because even though they're not playmakers as point guards, shooting guards are handling the ball too and making plays.
And Washington making a change here. Sessions is checked in. He dishes it to Vasquez. Misses off the left eye.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Hits the bucket.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Johnson. Great defense that time from Porter. Here's Sessions. That's good. Sessions has got his first points of the night.
And you'll see Dwayne Casey on the sidelines for Toronto. You know, he was the architect of the defense in Dallas when they won the championship back in 2011. So a much-deserved job for him here in Toronto. And I think he'll have plenty of success.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Makes the lead pass. That's good. And that defense in Dallas that Dwayne Casey developed as an assistant. Liberal use of zone defenses, Steve, and it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and it was great for the personnel that the Mavs had, but it was a very innovative zone, kind of a hybrid zone, like a switching man-to-man type thing, almost like a college matchup zone that you see. And I think we're going to see more and more teams, Kevin, playing zones as the NBA continues to evolve. More and more teams playing smaller, running more, playing shooters all over the floor. So zones do make sense, and Coach Casey really is at the forefront of that trend.
Here's DeRozan. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. DeRozan's got 8 points. Lowry against Sessions. He kicks to Butler. The pass to Sessions. Back to Butler. Shoots the three. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. And it's 6 points for Butler. Lowry dishes to Ross. Now here's Sessions. Big opportunity here. And slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
DeRozan with it. 1 second left. Just knocked down the buzzer.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
The offense coming free and